Hello there. Hey. Hi. Hello there, little one. I've never seen you before. What are you doing in the mushroom forest? Oh, that's lovely. You're out here picking mushrooms. Just so happens I am doing the same. My name's Mellow. I'm a mushroom elf, or Mycelium elf. It's very nice to meet you. I don't often see people out in these woods. Or, you know. It's often so hard to get down to the caves. But these are where the best mushrooms are, after all. Are you finding it easy to find all you like? Wonderful. Do you think I could have a look at your basket there? That's very kind of you. I see. And you picked these all yourself? You've done a wonderful job, but unfortunately, some of these are not edible. And don't worry, some of them are just fine, very good. Would you mind if I just went through it with you? Of course, it would be my pleasure. Now you see this little one you have here. It's kind of stubby with the fern top. That's a garlica, and that is not edible. It's not toxic, but it will make you a little sick. So you won't die from it, it's just best you don't eat it. Over here we have... Oh, did you pick this to eat it, or just because it looked pretty? The colotropes are very pretty, they glow in the dark. Some say that's how the Mycelium elves got our bright, glowing green eyes. From eating too many of these. But I wouldn't recommend it, actually. It can make you, if you hadn't had them on a regular basis, feel a bit dizzy afterwards. Ooh, you got some porcinis. Delicious. And some butterbells. Those are very good, but you also have a blue custard. Misleading name, but I wouldn't recommend eating it. It gives a very unfortunate effect of, well, something to do with the lungs, I believe. It's best not to go into it. Now this one here is good. This one I'd just take out. You're doing a fantastic job. You just need a little bit of a guiding hand. Oh, portobello. Very nice. A wash cup. Very tasty. In tea, as a matter of fact. I suppose you'd call it more of a mushroom broth. But nevertheless, very delicious. No. This one here, the Alice Arena. You see the white spots? If any mushroom has these white spots, it means it's not fit for eating. Pretty, yes, but not for eating. Perhaps good in the garden. I have a lovely garden. I am a very big fan of gardening and baking and cooking and making a little puzzle. I think patience is a virtue. Don't you? Well, I was actually going to pick some portobello mushrooms for a stew that I'm making. Oh yes, I would love it if you would join me. You happen to be so adept at picking them yourself. course. Absolutely. No, I won't hear another word. Well, I think if you join me for dinner, that would be the best. Roaming around in the dark for so long. No, no good. I won't have it. Come now, come on. No. You need to eat something. Look at you, you're all skin and bones. Don't you want to grow up big and strong like me? Come along, I'll get you some food. Come in. Please, just sit down. Take the weight off your feet. Let me just take these mushrooms and add them to the stock. Sit down. Come on, take a seat. There we go. Now this has been boiling for a little while, so it should almost be done. Do you like the house? Thank you. I built it myself. Oh yes, every part of it. Now this smells pretty good. Just let me make sure it's gone well. This particular mushroom stew is very quick and easy to make, not to mention very tasty. The key to making it interesting is to use different types of mushrooms. I used champignon and wine caps and milk mushrooms, and they help to make the stew extra creamy. One second. Open wide. Let me blow on it for you. There you go. Open wide. What do you think? Well, first you slice the mushrooms and you saute them with olive shroom oil on medium heat, and you add some garlic cloves and a splash of what's it called? Oh, right, white wine. We have to get that from the wood elves. It's very exotic. Then you add some green rock salt and freshly ground pepper. But you can add some whole peppercorns if you prefer. Anyway, if you like flavor. And you allow it to reduce for a couple of minutes. Do you want another sip? Come on, here you go. Is it good? Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. It's so, rare that I get a guest. I really love taking care of people. I have a lot of time to myself, doing crafts and, well, as I mentioned, building my entire house. I carved it from a thunder shroom. That's one of the largest ones down here. And I carved out the entire inside. And everything you see in here, I made or I found. And the only things I found were the things I couldn't make. Quite a handyman. So, you don't have to worry. I definitely take care of everything. You would just be sitting there looking pretty. There you go. Is it have some more soup? Would you look at, you spilled it on your top. No, stay still. Let me wipe it off. Jeez. No, there's no need to feel bad. Blushing like that. Now wash it, properly after you've eaten. I can do the You probably had a very hard trip. Now, where was I with the stew? Oh, yes, of course. You add the milk mushrooms and wait for the sauce to thicken, and you serve it with wild istami rice. Yes. There we go. What's that smell? Oh, well, before you came, I'd been baking, and I baked an apple pie. It's on the windowsill. I grew my own apple tree down here. Bioluminescent mushrooms to substitute natural lighting. Oh, it smells a bit of mushrooms? No, I definitely didn't put mushrooms in my apple pie. That would be really weird, right? So, are you hungry? Hi, hungry. I'm mellow. Oh, that's a good one. Now, you better wash up before supper. And you can clean your clothes. And it happens that I have a spare bedroom where you can stay. Of course, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Don't mind me. Oh, you will. That's so wonderful. I just love taking care of people. It's a gift. You don't need to worry, little one. You're not a burden. You never will be. I prefer it when the house has other people. Yes. It's lovely to cook, but it makes it feel all the better when you have someone to say how much they love it and appreciate it. You understand that? Yeah, of course you do. You're very smart. My smart little one. Don't worry. Mello will take care of you. Let's get you some more soup. Open wide. Okay, I get it. You're all independent. Here you go. Here's the bowl. Just taste it yourself. You don't need me spoon-feeding you. Bit more pepper, maybe? Good thinking. Let me just take that. So, have you decided whether you're gonna stay the night? Oh, I only ask because my breakfasts that I make are usually, they take a little while, so I'd love to know in advance. Oh, you know the usual. Bacon, eggs, toast, mushrooms, roasted tomatoes, and goat's cheese. Sounds good, doesn't it? Of course, you don't have to stay. Good. That's very good. Good little one. So, why don't you tell me about your day? That's wonderful. Goodness. Well, that must have been something to see. Wow. I've been after such a long ordeal. You need a good rest. Something to relax you. Am I right? You shouldn't need to worry. I can definitely help with that. Tuck you in bed. would be my pleasure. Just want to make sure that you feel well rested for tomorrow. That's straight enough, I think. Of course. Absolutely. I would just love to have you as a guest. Please. I know that it can feel like maybe you're barging in, but you're not. I love to have guests. You're such a good little one. I'm so glad you decided to come round. Definitely. And, if you're having trouble sleeping at all, I can make you some of my famous honey garlic milk tea. It'll help you fall asleep in no time. And maybe I can rub your shoulders down and stuff, get rid of all that tension. No need to stress. Such a cute little one you are. Finally, having some... Did you know that Mycelium elves, we have a predisposition for looking after the things perhaps more vulnerable than us? We can take a lot. Living in the underground, we deal with dark elves all the time, but when I see a poor little human, I just want to wrap you up and keep you safe forever. Well, I know it's silly, but, hey champ, if you ever, want to feel safe, Mellow's here. Just remember that I care about you, and I love you. Now, let's go boil up some rice to make this proper meal. Okay. Artwork and script for this video was by Mo.